In your consumer news this morning, the White House announcing new initiatives aimed at supporting auto workers, particularly in the key battleground state of Michigan. The initiatives include $1 billion in financing for small and medium-sized auto suppliers and funding to support more training for workers to install electric vehicle chargers. The SEC plans to seek sanctions against Elon Musk for missing testimony last week. The agency threatens meaningful conditional relief if Musk skips an October court date. This investigation relates to Musk's $44 billion Twitter takeover. That's now called X, of course. The SEC is looking into Musk's compliance in disclosing his Twitter stock purchase and the accuracy of his deal-related statements. The Federal Trade Commission, meantime, taking action against the three largest pharmacy benefit managers. The FTC alleges CVS's Health Caremark RX, Cigna's Express Scripts, and United Health Group's Optum RX artificially inflated insulin list prices. The agency claims these companies built a system favoring high rebates from drug manufacturers, choosing pricier insulins over the lower cost options. This practice reportedly led to patients paying more for the insulin they needed. Nearly 165 million people have an important item on their to-do list in the coming weeks, enrolling in their employment-sponsored health insurance. Yeah, it's that time of year again. Health policy research organization KFF says more than 60% of people under age 65 last year got their coverage through their jobs, and enrollment time is just around the corner. Emily Schmidt has more on how to find the best health insurance fit for your family.
No one size fits all, and the same goes for employer-provided health insurance. That makes open enrolling an especially personal challenge.
Often you're being asked, when you have a choice of plans, you're being asked to make a trade-off between premiums and cost sharing.
Of course, we can't predict what's going to happen in terms of our health, but we can kind of think about, how do we expect to use our coverage in the year ahead and kind of choose according to what you think your expenses will be.
There's the alphabet soup of options, HMO versus PPO.
You tend to have more choice of provider in a PPO. That's the upside. The downside is if you have to go out of network, you'll probably end up paying more.
And FSA, which is often use it or lose it savings, versus the HSA, which requires a high deductible plan that potentially requires more spending up front. Then consider healthcare you used this year with care that might be brand new.
The typical worker spends something like 15 minutes a year picking their health plan. The best advice I could give is to spend more time than that to make sure you understand how the plan works, what it covers, what it doesn't.
Spend a little bit of time in figuring out how you would navigate your coverage when you need it, because often when you need it is not the best time to try to figure it out.
It's the health insurance twist on an apple a day keeping the doctor away. Work to pick the right plan now, so the right plan is in place to work